Oh my lord, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully the stream works. Otherwise I'm talking for nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Doom family versus the Essentials and Beetlejuice in a tag team match. Now the father has recently joined the Doom brothers, and he has his own gear, it looks like. Now I hope the stream doesn't cut off like it just did 5 seconds ago. But of course, this is episode number 28 of the Meme Federation. We are in Reno, Nevada tonight, folks. You guys didn't get to see the intro because the stream cut off, but I just got back from wine tasting because it's Father's Day, so I am very tired. I'm not drunk because that was an hour or so ago, but nonetheless, I am drowsy. But this is going to wake me up for sure. The Watchman is in his gear, his end game gear, so he clearly sees the Doom brothers, the Doom family, as a threat. Now there is a lot of people, so it might take a while to load in. I also want to change the stadium, but I don't know what to change it to. Because when you make your own, it takes so long. It's honestly kind of tedious. And I don't think it's really worth it. Alright. The crowd is awaiting here. They've been sit there. Everyone should be sat down by now, hopefully. Of course, awaiting the Doom Brothers to arrive. And the Essentials here. Who's going to come out now? Who is going to come out first? This is the real question. Of course, the Doom Brothers, two of their picking, will join the TLC match for the new title, SSWE title, and here they are. Ladies and gentlemen, they are here. For some reason, the father's in there, but he's a part of it.
Is an 8-man tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 752 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Now the
WWE
father is a
has been
part of the
counting
Doom
days,
family now, but
hours, and
he's not with
minutes
the
for this
entrance.
match
Maybe
to start, and a
I would
countdown
say
is almost
maybe
over.
4 of them can't come out at once, but the mutants come out all 4 at once fine, so I don't know if the father's gonna have a separate intro, or because he is a part of the group now, so of course they seem ready here. Nixon's headgear constantly glitching through. My lord. Posing for the pictures. Boogie finally has a nice looking cape. We finally did it. So is the father gonna come out now, or how's this gonna work? Production. I'm so glad these fans are patient tonight and not starting a riot. What a couple of nice guys. Because they're waiting for a long time. Alright. Patiently waiting again. Okay. There's the father. I guess we won't see his entrance here, which kind of sucks because it looks cool, but yeah. Now here come the Essentials. Of course, Beetlejuice is not a part of them, so they will come out separate.
At a combined weight of 652 pounds, the Syndicate.
A group of incredibly impressive individuals.
My lord, I don't know why they're so dark,
Now
so
they're even
serious.
greater than the sum of their parts.
I don't know why they're not the light-hearted heroes we used to know. I think they're more serious and more worried that the villains are back with Dr. Chaos as the leader. Because now they've been on a pretty long hiatus actually. And now they're back. So the Essentials are probably focusing all their mind power on that. Of course, Watchman has his endgame gear on. He only uses his gear against high threats, because this gear would kill the normal person. My lord. The Sonar Star here. Take your time, I guess, Essentials. It's not like we don't have all day. What's that? Sonar starts showing his wrong hand to the crowd. He's supposed to show his sonar arm. My lord. Watchman testing the ropes. He is very tactical. Strategic. Hero has the wings here. Hero and Sonar Star can fly, but due to their opponents being humans, they cannot use their powers. Only one man left to join the Essentials, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it is a Hall of Famer. Oh my lord. I can't believe he's here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And from New York, weighing in at 208 pounds, B.
I can't watch this entrance.
B. I don't know why the announcer couldn't say his name, but this is Beetlejuice, Hall of Famer, legend. He is on our Legends channel, where it shows, where it shows classic matches from before we started streaming. If you guys would be interested in those, let me know and I'll upload those for sure. Of course, the events in that show has already happened. It's sort of like a retro channel. Alright, folks. And just like that, we got the match of the century. Who's the heroes and villains here? That's up to you to decide. Now we have the father in his new gear here, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Oh my lord. Already going for a pin. That must have hurt the Watchman's squats. His ankles. Using his muscles. Oh my lord. The father, I like his gear. I like his green gear. It looks pretty nice. I'm surprised he was able to reach that. That was really far. Very impressive on behalf of the Watchman. Wow. The strength of Watchman. He's going to the top rope again. I can't believe he hit that elbow. The father's across the whole ring. Oh, the father catching a punch from the Watchman here. Oh my goodness. He's not even done yet. The Watchman stood no chance there. The father's irritating. He's already tagging in Nick CC, the hardcore champion. Oh, and the kicks. The Watchman was able to find out what he's going to do next. Watchman carrying Nick CC around like the toddler he is. But Nick CC going for a quick pin here. Oh my lord, JC and Beetlejuice. This is a dream match, some would say. And Nick CC with a brutal springboard DDT going to the middle rope here. He was nowhere near Watchman there. I don't think Watchman countered that. There's some action going on off screen right now. Nick CC Oh my lord, a brutal counter. Wait, what is Hero doing to JC here?
Carefully measured.
My lord, JC's getting brutalized.
Isolating the leg breaker.
I thought he was gonna like twist it some more, but he just broke Nick CC's leg.
He steers clear of contact.
Oh my goodness. He just made Watchman bleed. Nick CC's already made one of the heroes bleed. The ref is still counting. Got the Watchman back in the ring, but can Nick CC... Watchman is crawling. Now it's the Sonar Star's turn. Oh, the punch with the Sonar fist. Oh no. The electric chair. The Sonar Star's a tall man too, so that's a pretty long drop. Oh, JC denying the Sonar Star's high flying moves here. Uh-oh. My lord. What a beautiful suplex. Oh, it looks like he's going for submission here. I'm surprised Sonar Star's legs aren't able to hit the ropes. Almost ripping Sonar Star's head off. Oh my! Sonar Star's elbow JC in the head with his Sonar elbow. Oh! JC. Too quick to grapple. What is he setting up here? Just a body, I don't even know what to call that. A body splash? Backwards body splash here? What? JC absorbed that hit from Sonar Star like nothing. Oh! Sonar Star saw that second. Oh my goodness! Was that switching music? Okay, JC kicked out, but if he didn't, Nick CC surely would have saved this match. Interestingly enough, Boogie has not been tagged in yet. They need to tag Boogie in because he seems ready to fight. Same with Hero and Beetlejuice. Man, the Sonar Stars. I think he's trying to tag in Watchman, but he's too distracted. Uh-oh. This is what he's trying to do. He doesn't try to tag Watchman in. Oh, JC! I need to change that. I don't know why he just switched in music. JC, what an absolute brutal counter there. Just going under the kick. Very bold to do. Very risky to do. JC has Sonar Star in the danger zone. Tried to tag one of the brothers in, I believe. The father's too far, so I think he's going to tag Alex in, maybe. My lord, JC, he just keeps putting Sonar Star up and putting him back down. Oh, look at the strength of JC. That was like a backwards F5. Uh-oh, Sonar Star crawling to the Watchman. Interestingly, he didn't choose the other two people who haven't even fought yet, but whatever. Look at the strength of Watchman now. JC slipped out of it, targeting the legs of Watchman. Very smart to do. Mess up his mobility. Now, can JC reach this? I guess we won't know the answer to that question. Hero just... Oh, and here we have Boogie in the ring. The fresh man. What the heck? Watchman just did a body splash out of nowhere. Can Boogie get his bearings here? This is Watchman. Watchman was the only man to ever defeat V2, other than AA recently. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Watchman's going for a sharpshooter. He has it locked in. Oh, the father just punched the Watchman square in the face. The father single-handedly saving this match. Nick CC again with the save. Nick CC, there's a reason he's a hardcore title holder. He seems like the best support on the Doom Brothers have. But not only that, Nick CC puts up a good fight sometimes. Tonight seems to be one of his nights here. Oh! Boogie just simply walked out of the way. Boogie literally just did a Samoan Joe. Just walked out of the way from a double axe handle. Oh, what is Alex doing? Oh my lord, he has a crossface in! Watchman was not expecting this. This could make him tap here. The father there to protect this That was a really long hold, but the Watchman managed to get out of the hold. Beetlejuice is on the screen now. Someone's bleeding. I don't know who. There's like 5. Is someone start bleeding? I don't know, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of bodies flying ringside here. Oh my lord. Oh, Watchman again tried to hit the double X handle, but Alex simply moved a DDT out of nowhere, gents. Double axe handle for the back of Watchman's back. Uh-oh. And Alex is going to lock in a sharpshooter of his own, but unfortunately he did not see. Hero just took out the ref. Get this man disqualified. The father just hit a Superman punch on Hero. Everyone's in the ring except Beetlejuice and Father now. Bodies are just flying everywhere. I don't even know who the legal man is anymore. Alex is targeting Beetlejuice for some reason. Oh, shoot, that was a threat. I don't even know what's going on here. Uh-oh. And the Watchman setting up for something. Oh, my lord. He's going to eject him. He threw him on top of Nixie C. Oh, my lord. I don't even know who's going to win. There's just bodies everywhere. This is chaos. This isn't an elimination tag, by the way. This is just a normal 4-man tag match, or 8-man tag match. Meaning, whoever pins who, that team wins. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with Boogie's knee? His knee seems to be messed up here. Watchman. Oh my goodness. Wait, is this a figure 4? What is this? I don't know what this is, but they're both going to get counted out. Nixie C helping Boogie. I don't even know why he's ringside. What is Hero doing? Oh my gosh! Hero and Nixie C might be a dream match. Okay, they're at 9. They need to get in the ring. Uh-oh. Is Alex going to stay? Well, that's a controversial victory. Wow, there's no cutscene or anything. Well, that was a draw. That's kind of a disappointing ending. What if that'll lead to some sort of no holds barred match between these teams? I mean, that was a brutal match. Something tells me if that countout didn't happen, this match wouldn't even be close to being the end. Both teams put up some good matches here. I don't know why Beetlejuice and Hero were never tagged in, but they seem to be the best support. But my lord, that was the first match. A draw. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, I am getting word that Bounty is attacking the Watchman. It's not backstage anymore. I don't know why there's no more backstage brawls, but the point is Bounty is attacking Watchman out of nowhere. This is not an official match, and the Watchman is not in his endgame clothing, which honestly doesn't mean much because Watchman is still formidable without it. But still, nonetheless, Watchman just got finished with a brutal match here. I don't know why it's not backstage anymore. Kind of disappointing. Watchman's getting the upper hand, though. Watchman and Bounty are two mortal enemies, but the Essentials are bad. And also, the villains, the World Conquerors here, seem to be making moves now, making Bounty attack the Watchman backstage. Why is it not backstage anymore? Making Bounty attack Watchman out of nowhere. I mean, my God, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got the answer for that one.
My lord.
Working the midsection there.
Look at his brutal slaps here. Everyone's even reacting to it. Now, both men have very strategic and tactical minds. No doubt they are two equals and they will counter each other. My lord, a suplex. The power of the Watchman, but Bounty quickly on his feet here. My lord. Oh no, what is Bounty doing here? What is he setting up? What on earth was that? Knee to the face here. Going to the top rope. Uh-oh. Watchman might have control. Okay, never mind. Watchman just hit a double axe handle on Watchman here. Oh my lord. Watchman is seeing stars after that one. My lord, the thuds of the bodies here. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Pulls the ripcord. Knee strike to the face.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
he's been put on the defensive. He planned for this and could still rally.
Bounty here is just going nuts.
And a steam.
My god.
A knee drop delivered. So
Oh my
precise.
lord, a knee to the face, ladies and gentlemen.
Agile movement.
Another.
Gets out of the way.
Watchman quickly on his feet, but it doesn't even matter. Uh-oh. Bounty setting up for something here. What is he setting up? Oh! I don't even know what that was. Oh no, what is Bounty doing? Look at the power, but the Watchman slips. He slips out of it. My god. Uh-oh.
Escape.
The Watchman with the double axe handle, but misses. How unfortunate. Oh no, the Watchman has Bounty up against the ropes here. Got him out of the ring, but I don't think that's it. Oh no, what is Watchman doing? Oh my god. Dive through the ropes and he landed on his feet. This man is very agile. Before Channing, this is awesome, but this isn't even an official match. We shouldn't be giving these guys appreciation for Bounty attacking Watchman out of nowhere here, but whatever, I guess. My god. Both men are equals here. Oh hell, what is he doing? Oh my goodness, Watchman here. Using gravity to the advantage here. A punch, and then a bulldog. My god. A face buster. Oh, and the Watchman's gonna put the Bounty in the sharpshooter here. That could make Bounty regret his decisions to attack the Watchman.
No, he lets him out. Yeah, I think he
My lord, the Watchman lets him out anyways. The Bounty quickly recovers. I don't even know how he's still standing properly.
Let's go. We're gonna see it.
This man is crazy. Oh my lord, he just hit a curb stomp on the Watchman.
Let's go.
Is he gonna hit another one? Oh my god! Bounty just took him out!
Is over.
Oh my lord. Bounty successfully attacked Watchman. I don't know why the announcer's saying he's the winner. This wasn't even a match. My lord. The villains are making moves. And their first move was successful. They want to take out the Essentials, and I believe they want the tag team titles. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Sting come back, and now he has an official match against Ultra War Ender. Now, the Ultra War Ender is an old friend of Sting, so this shouldn't be too brutal of a match. It should just be a normal match. Both men respect each other. Because they used to be part of the followers of The Voice, so they have a mutual enemy here, so I don't see why they would hate each other and kill each other in the ring tonight. Now, Sting wants a title shot against The Voice, but I think Sting needs to work his way up because he's been on hiatus ever since his loss to the Big Po at Hell in a Cell. So let's see if Sting can come back with the fury that he had before he lost. Oh my lord. It's great to hear his music again. Look at him.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California. Weighing in at 247 pounds. The Icon. The Scorpion.
Gentlemen, I think this
See, that announcement's better than what he used to say, Stan. I mean, come on. Why do I gotta do all the work? Whatever, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sting, the Icon Sting. My man. He was on a crazy... He's the only man who has defeated the Big Po.
And here comes one of my favorites.
So, that's a pretty big win. but unfortunately he could not pick up the
And his
win
opponent,
last
from
second.
Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 379 pounds, the Soldier.
You know,
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ultra War Ender is here.
With this superstar. Well, Byron, every superstar in that locker room is being paid to compete. So
Of course, he used to be the Universal title holder, but unfortunately lost against The Voice.
He's physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in this big-time match.
So, Ultra War Ender, him and Sting are old friends, but I think he needs to prove himself tonight. And to do that, he needs to do whatever he can to beat Sting. Whereas Sting has the same thing here. He needs to get a win tonight to get his credibility back on track. And just like that, the bell has been rung. Oh my lord. Sting. The strength. Sting is just all around a good opponent. Going to the top rope already. Ultra War Ender's crawling away. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, a running DDT by the human brick wall. Oh, he missed that strike, but it does not matter. He's going in on Sting right now. Ultra War Ender is just comboing. Like I said, they are friends, but Ultra War Ender understands if he wins, this will be the biggest win of his career. Oh, and Sting rolls out of the elbow. That could have killed him. Oh my gosh. Now Sting's gonna do these moves here to try to keep the big man down. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He has to keep the Ultra War Ender off of his feet.
That is just insulting.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's just taunting. I thought he was already doing a finisher.
Going right after the neck breaker.
Very smart. Once again, you gotta keep the Ultra War Ender down, otherwise he will destroy you. Wow, that was... I don't think that's gonna work. His leg is literally on the ropes. Like, there's no debating. It is literally on the ropes here. What is Sting doing? A body flop from the top rope. The Ultra War Ender is just too tall to pin. He has to put him in the middle of the ring. What is Sting doing here now? What on earth is this? Oh! Try to hit a body splash, a very calculated one. Oh my lord, look at this! I don't even know what that was. I thought the announcer said the S word. Throwing Sting around like nothing. This experiment, this human experiment here. Oh my lord. Now he's just gonna drag the Ultra War Ender around here. Going for a pin on the Ultra War Ender. Kicks out even before the 1 count. That's very impressive. My god. Going for a pin. He just hit an old school on Sting here. My god.
Hooked up. Oh, shit breaker. And will this be it? 1, 2. And he kicks out in 2.
The Ultra War Ender almost got the biggest win of his career here. My god.
No way. Yes way. What?
Oh no, he's gonna hit a tombstone on Sting! What a brutal move. That might be it. Sting is too tall. He is too tall. Oh my gosh, he just punched Sting right in the face. And he just... Sting has nowhere to run apparently. My god. Now Sting here seems to have the upper hand on the Ultra War Ender now. Oh my god. Both men here. Wait, what is the voice doing here? Why is the voice here? Okay, I guess the voice is ringside. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Of course, these two have been having issues here.
Oh, sidestep. Collision.
Ooh.
That's not good.
All three of these men have beef with the voice here.
Nonetheless,
Can this turn into a triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen? My lord, the voice. I don't think he's expecting to get into a fight tonight. He probably was expecting to get into trouble. Oh my gosh! Going for the pin. The Ultra Warrender, man. He's putting up a pretty good fight here. My god, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he just hit the Scorpion DDT! That might be enough to put the Ultra Warrender away. Oh my lord, how did he kick out? The Ultra Warrender is an absolute specimen. And he's on his feet like nothing happened. I don't know what the crowd is chanting for here. It's probably something not good.
Body shot.
Wow. The Ultra Warrender, for some reason, waited and then brutally punched Sting. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's gonna hit another old school here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, low. Oh no. Oh, low. I don't know what that was. And he hit an old school. Will the Ultra Warrender get the biggest win of his career? He's setting up. He's gonna set up for a tombstone. Can he get it? Oh, that might be it. The biggest win of his career. Oh my god. The Ultra Warrender might get a shot at his title once again. Of course, this is what we thought would ended it. The Scorpion DDT seemingly out of nowhere. Both men put up a good fight tonight. Honestly, anyone could have won, but the Ultra Warrender got a huge win. I don't know if that's the tombstone that got the win, but that is one of the two tombstones that he hit on Sting here. Let's take a look. That is the tombstone that got him the win. I'm sure the voice is very impressed, and the voice may give the Ultra Warrender a rematch, but we'll have to see what happens. Sting and the voice seem to have a rivalry, but Ultra Warrender might get thrown into the mix here. My lord, what an absolute monster. And now we have the main event. V2 is back from recharging to face the Big Po. The Big Po might give V2 a title opportunity depending on how things go tonight. The Big Po might give AA a title shot, but we don't know what's going to happen there, considering AA has come up short when it mattered. But the Big Po does like a challenge, hence why he's fighting V2. Some would call this a dream match, and I don't think I blame them. This is going to be a brutal match. This is going to be a match of powers, of two powerful people in the ring tonight.
Now he's ready for this matchup here. All roads have led
now
to this
V2
point.
seems ready here. I don't know what's happening here.
It's about to go
Big Po
down.
walking out now.
One. Finally, we don't have to wait any longer.
Oh no. Big Po disrespecting. Oh, it's AA once again.
What a tattletale.
Oh my
Time to
lord.
go. No turning back.
AA has been targeting the Big Po for a long time. My lord, just give him the title shot he wants and he'll leave you alone, Big Po. But the Big Po is going to show no hesitancy. I don't think he planned to fight tonight, but it doesn't even matter. He's naturally very strong. Look at this. Now V2 is undefeated other than AA and Watchman. Oh my gosh. So if the Big Po can put him away, he's going to the top again.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh. Going for a pin here.
He throws a shoulder up before two. Still too
But
early in this match.
V2 immediately kicking out. No surprise there.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Oh, a brutal slap. V2 out of nowhere with that comeback here. Oh my lord, look at V2.
electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
Now V2 is
Perfect
charging
time to
up, but
attack when
it
his
doesn't
guard is
seem
down.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
to be enough here.
Face first in
Oh
the
my
turnbuckle.
lord.
In full control
Brutal.
here. Oof.
Absolutely brutal.
Did you hear that impact? He's
Oh
taking some
my
good
gosh,
hits.
the slap of the century. The slap of the century. My god. This is anyone's match, man. I don't know who can win this. It's tossing V2 everywhere, all over the ring, going for a pin. Wow, he kicked out immediately. The Big Foot does not seem... He doesn't even seem worried about what's going on here.
It's been a smothering attack, keeping him ahead.
My god. Look at this. Just hit a last ride. That might be it for V2. I can't believe he almost put V2 away so quickly. AA's presence doesn't seem to phase the Big Foe here. Of course, AA is the one of two men who have defeated V2. So it's interesting that he forced maybe some sort of mutual respect. Maybe he respects V2 enough to know that he could possibly beat the Big Foe, which is why I threw him in there.
Some form of offense here.
My god.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Just throwing. Oh no. He just ejects him out of the ring. Wow. The power of the Big Foe.
And the cost of that is really showing now.
V2's just
Saving us from having to sit through that.
Okay, come on. You can't say he didn't deserve that. He literally welcomed the strikes.
This moment. He's earned
My
it.
god.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Now, Big Foe has been dominating V2 of all people. Oh my god.
Aggression, just pure
This is
brutality.
insane. I can't believe he's doing this so effortlessly. I don't know what that was. I don't know how you eat a robot, but... Oh! V2 capturing the brute strength. My lord. Okay, they're getting high to the count here. V2 is just down here.
Taking a trip
Oh,
outside.
ladies and gentlemen. This might be it here. Big Foe just setting the count. I mean, my god. Just like that, the ref is counting once again. Oh my gosh, you heard the ding of the post. V2's robotic head hitting the ring of the post. Uh-oh, what's going on here? He has it locked in, but it won't get him the win, even if he does tap. But it will be very impressive. My god. Oh, and the V2 got out of it. The near impossible. The ref is at 7. They need to get in the ring. V2 realized this. My god, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh! That was a beautiful suplex. I don't know what you call that, going for the pin. I don't understand. The Big Foe's just built different. I don't understand how he wins so easily. He dominates Tom. He dominates everybody he's in the ring with. I just don't know if he can ever be stopped. V2 is undefeated. He's literally a robot made to kill our boss, Vince, the most powerful man. And Big Foe just wiped him off the face of the earth. Jesus. I don't know what can be done, but the Big Foe is not going anywhere. Of course, was there any doubt, ladies and gentlemen? Honestly, I kind of doubted it because V2 is V2. My lord. But V2, this will just make him stronger. He's going to realize what the Big Po can do and maybe even use his moves. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. We hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show, and I will see you next time on the SSWE Networks.